And they're off. Racing then for the feature race over jumps of the year here at Catterick. It's the Vickers.Bet North Yorkshire Grand National. And going to the first of 24 fences. Last year's winner, Bushy Park, will rise in front. Track and Trace made a very small error between horses, and No Cruise Yet was also right up there as well, and they were the first three over fence number 1. They're followed in fourth early on by Glittering Love, racing down to the inside in red and yellow colours. And then we have Caught at Slip, followed by Ladron, just in front of the black and white silks of Shadows in the Sky as they jump the first ditch. And last of all, early on, is Crixus's Escape under Theo Gillard as they move on towards the fourth. And Bushy Park and No Cruise Yet dispute the lead. These two settling down at the head of affairs with a length and a half on the run towards number 5 over Track and Trace, who, having made a mistake at the first, has jumped the next 4 very well indeed. And he's 2 lengths in front of Glittering Love, settling in 4th position. Caught at Slip, racing under William Easterby in 5th spot, a length and a half to Shadows in the Sky. And Ledron is second last at the moment, ahead of Crixus's Escape, who won here over 3 miles and a furlong last time, held up at the rear of the field, and maybe a dozen lengths or so off the front runners who are coming into the home straight for the first of 3 occasions. Bushy Park, No Cruise Yet, jumping well and landing 2 to 3 lengths clear of Track and Trace in third as they move on to number 7, which is the second open ditch of the race, which Bushy Park will rise just ahead. Big leap there from Glittering Love. There was also a big but ponderous leap from Shadows in the Sky on what is just his 3rd run over fences this afternoon under Dylan Johnston. He's now second last as they come over the fence that in 2 circuits time will be the final obstacle in this Vickers.Bet North Yorkshire Grand National. And Bushy Park, winner at Haydock over hurdles last time out, made just about all of the running to win this corresponding event 12 months ago, and he leads the field from No Cruise Yet, who's racing in 2nd position under Jonathan England, runner-up in both the Durham and North Wales Nationals last year. He was also 3rd in the Ida. No worries about stamina for him. Track and Trace, bidding to give Jonjo O'Neill and Richie McLernon a treble on the card, having just his 3rd run over fences. He's racing in 3rd position. Then we have Caught at Slip, who's racing in 4th. He's won up to 3 miles and 3 at Sedgefield. First run beyond that this afternoon, bidding to follow up his success at Newcastle last time. And he's racing on the outside of Glittering Love, the veteran, under Danny McMenamin. And then Ladron, Shadows in the Sky, and Crixus's Escape. They're into the back straight, first circuit completed. Bushy Park at fence 9. Landing in front by a length to No Cruise Yet, who's always been his nearest rival. Track and Trace jumping in 3rd towards the outside. And then there's a length and a half to almost a line of 4. Glittering Love, red and yellow on the inside, next to the black and white of Shadows in the Sky. As they jump an open ditch, you've got the light green of Ladron, who jumped that quite well. And then the red, yellow and blue colours of Caught at Slip, and a length and a half to Crixus's Escape, still at the back of the field. Bushy Park flicking through the top of that and was just out-jumped by No Cruise Yet, who landed in front briefly, but Bushy Park reasserting, going towards fence number 13. Final one down the back once more. And he landed by just over a length as they swing left-handed. To in 2nd, No Cruise Yet, in 3rd, Track and Trace. Caught at Slip, making a bit of ground between runners. Glittering Love down on the inside. He was just touched off over 4 miles at Hexham 10 months ago. And then Ladron, who's 3 parts in front of Shadows in the Sky, having his first run beyond 3 miles, the lightly raced 8-year-old off a featherweight here. And then Crixus's Escape last of all as they come towards the 14th, first in the straight once more. Shadows in the Sky, just a little bit deliberate on landing there. And now they come towards yet another ditch. No Cruise Yet, moving up to Bushy Park. They touch down together. Track and Trace. It's landed a little awkwardly in third, but no harm done. Ahead of Court-at-Slip. Ledron and Sean Quinlan moving ahead of Glittering Love, who still races right on the inside of Shadows in the Sky, a length and a half away as they take the next obstacle. That was the 16th. Crixus' Escape is yet to pass a rival as they once again make their journey on towards the winning post with a mile and 3 furlongs still to cover in this Vickers.Bet North Yorkshire Grand National. The most valuable jumps race of the season here at Catterick, and they head out towards the far side with 8 fences left to jump, and Bushy Park continues to show the way under Joe Williamson, beginning to give trainer Phil Kirby's 3rd win in this race in the last 4 renewals. Leading up from No Cruise Yet, who's been a constant presence to Bushy Park throughout. Has briefly flirted with the lead on a couple of occasions, but turns 2 lengths behind the leader onto the far side. Court-at-Slip, who's won 4 of his 9 starts over fences, is next in the field alongside Track and Trace. Ledron taking a little bit closer order now, jumping the next. There was a good leap from Shadows in the Sky as well. Glittering Love now second last. Crixus' Escape still in rear. On to another plain one. Bushy Park again just brushing through it, but he landed still in front of Track and Trace. No Cruise Yet is between the pair. In 4th position is Court-at-Slip. Ledron will jump it in 5th. This is the penultimate ditch. Track and Trace not as fluent as 1 or 2 of the others. Very bad blunder as well from Glittering Love, and that has dropped him out to be last of all now as they move on towards another plain one. Big leap from Bushy Park. He landed a length ahead. Track and Trace continuing to move well in 2nd position. No Cruise Yet just bumped along in 3rd. Court-at-Slip 4, Ledron 5. Crixus' Escape will jump it in 6th place, the 4th from home, ahead of Shadows in the Sky, who's being ridden along. And there's a big break back to Glittering Love, who's struggling to recover from that error. They turn out of the back straight. They've got 3 fences left to go, and 7 of the 8 runners are covered by 3 lengths. Bushy Park with the challengers queuing up. Track and Trace, the blue cap Court-at-Slip. Ledron moving up 4 wide in the light green. Right behind them, the red jacket of Crixus' Escape. No Cruise Yet will plug on. He's on the inside, red sleeves, hooped cap, and then Shadows in the Sky. Glittering Love has been pulled up. They're at the 3rd last. Track and Trace landed in front, and he landed by 3 parts of a length, but Court-at-Slip is moving up to challenge. Crixus' Escape being nursed into it is 2.5 lengths away as they jump the final ditch. Then No Cruise Yet, and over that one Track and Trace was more fluent than Court-at-Slip. Crixus' Escape, No Cruise Yet, they've cleared away from Bushy Park, coming down to the 24th and final fence, and it is Track and Trace. Richie McLernon in front again for Jonjo O'Neill. He jumped it 2 clear. Crixus' Escape now trying to challenge into 2nd from Court-at-Slip in 3rd. These 3 are clear. Track and Trace being kept up to his work. Crixus' Escape is closing. Court-at-Slip is rallying on the far side. Track and Trace is all out from Crixus' Escape, but Track and Trace has done it. He's won the Vickers.Bet North Yorkshire Grand National. 3 on the day for McLernon and O'Neill. Beat Crixus' Escape, Court-at-Slip, No Cruise Yet and Bushy Park. The last to complete. The others all pulled up.
Yeah, fine day's work for Jonjo O'Neill and Richie McLernon. 3 in the day, 3 out of 3, and winning the feature race to Vickers.